So we have to wash this car because it's dirty, because you guys know in the last, well, a couple videos ago last week, we drove it in the rain. So we have all of this, like, it looks like sand. It's like dirt or whatever. So we're going to wash this car today. I forgot about this thing. I've been meaning to build this thing for like the past week or so since we got back from NorCal. So maybe we'll take care of that today too. Yes, we still have an overboost issue on this car. And now I try to look over everything, all the vacuum lines, the wastegates, the turbo, the vacuum block, the boost solenoid, all of that stuff. I try looking over to make sure that it looks the way it's supposed to, and it did. So I'm not gonna stress my brain over it. I'm just gonna wait till I get a smoke machine, and then hopefully that can kind of dial in on our issue. But I'm not gonna stress my brain over it. The car drives fine. It's just when I'm in high boost and I go to do a pull, it goes to like 19. So just stay out of high boost until I get like a smoke machine, and then we'll go from there. But let's go ahead and start this car. That fresh heat. Oh shoot, and we gotta fix this airbag issue. We gotta open this back up so that we can, hey, this car is so loud, you know? We gotta open this back up so that we can make solid connections. Yo, it is a crazy beautiful day out. Love that view. It don't ever get old either. The noise of my peoples. Yo, you see this? It's a beautiful day. Yo! I don't know if he knew us or what, but cappuccinos are always funny to me because they're so small. I actually forgot all about our airbag light coming back on. If I would have remembered, I would have mentally prepared myself to fix it before we left the house. But by the time I realized that it was on, I was already prepared to leave. So I was like, I'll just take care of it later. Yo, it really is a nice day. It's just not hitting as hard because this car is dirty. Like, look at these wheels, yo. Look at that. Ooh, ew. Even look at this bumper, yo. Oh my Lord. Also, your man looks like a homeless wolf, but I promise you, the next video, it'll get a little bit better. You guys, you see this? So this is my boost gauge right here, so. Oh shoot, that's a cop. Oh shoot. That fool was staring hard, yo. He's still back there. I've never, I'm not gonna say I've never felt that big of a heart drop before, but yeah, that was definitely not fun. Wow. Yeah, that was crazy. Anyways, so as you guys can see, we're cruising right now, right? And our boost gauge that's right in the middle is at 5 psi. Why is it at 5 psi? It should not be at 5 psi. You see that? I don't know. What do you guys think the issue is? Like, I think that it's gonna be a vacuum, like a vacuum leak somewhere, but I can't find it. Like, I don't know what to even like look for at this point, other than like doing like a smoke test. I'll downshift just so you guys can see what it does when I do like a slight pull, like not even enough to turn the wastegates on. Watch. Wastegates aren't even open. They're not even open. Like, I'll do it again, watch. Wastegates aren't even opening and it's hitting over 10 psi. So I'm assuming it's a vacuum leak somewhere. You know, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna blame this on admin because he literally DM'd me like a couple days ago and he was like, is the car running good? I was like, oh yeah, you know, it's running good, it's running straight. You know, I might have you look over it like maybe sometime in the future just to make sure everything is good, right? Maybe some things I can't see, right? Then literally like it was either that same day or like a day after I noticed that we're overboosting. So I'm gonna blame admin on this. He kind of gave me like bad juju. Foot is completely off of the gas. You guys see this? And it's sitting at 1.1 pounds, yo. Now it could be the sensor for this gauge too. That doesn't, we can't rule that out also. That could be an option, but I don't know. I don't know. If you guys have any input, please let me know. Because other than using like a smoke detector, like a smoke machine, I don't see how I'm gonna find it because I looked over everything and I didn't see anything obvious. This has to be one of the most satisfying things ever. Oh my gosh, yes. Key word though, when other customers are waiting. There's nobody in line, so. Look how crazy this looks. right, and we are finished. It's kind of interesting. This guy is drying his Hellcat in the sun. Guys, it's freaking hot out here. And it's a black car. Drying a black car in the sun is no bueno. But obviously it's working for him, so maybe he knows something that we don't. Sitting at 0 PSI at idle, that is, that's not supposed to happen. It's supposed to be like at -5 or 4, 6, something like that. So there's something wrong. I don't know what it is, but there's something wrong. And it's almost like it got worse because it never sat at 0 PSI at idle. Like that was never a thing. So whatever it is got worse, whether it's a sensor, a vacuum leak, something, I don't know. So maybe after we get done wiping this car off, I'll try to do another round in the engine bay and see if there's something that I missed or something that's obvious that popped off. We have this car all clean. We got them wheels looking spicy. So before we bag this car out so that we can start building that, let's pop this hood one more time and let's see if we can find something that's obvious, because like I said, the problem definitely got worse. And once again, guys, I see nothing obvious. So for those of you who haven't seen our setup, top mount single turbo kit, 3-in-1 coolant reservoir, oil catch can, and power steering reservoir. We have our vacuum block that supplies vacuum to like the wastegates and the fuel pressure regulator, and it gets the source from the manifold. That's our boost solenoid. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory, but I see nothing that's obvious. But the thing is, with us over boosting, it has to be connected to like the wastegate and vacuum lines going to the wastegate, because everything else would just make a boost leak and not an over boosting issue. So it's, I don't know, it's not making sense. All right, I am over it. We're just gonna get a smoke machine tomorrow and we will be back at it. So first thing I'm gonna do is unplug this line that goes to the solenoid, and I'm gonna stick that little nozzle in there and I'm gonna shoot some smoke in there. And if there is an issue down there with, I don't know, like a hole being present in one of the lines, it should let us know. But yeah, I'm not gonna stress my brain over it today, because with a smoke machine, it would be that much easier. Unless, of course, it's the solenoid or the actual sensor for the boost gauge, then that's different. Plus, it wouldn't be a complete fail. Not only would it tell me if I have any leaks through my vacuum going to the wastegate, I can plug it into the manifold and it will let me know if I have any other leaks that would actually be causing a boost leak. So it's kind of a win-win situation. So let's go ahead and back this car out and let's go ahead and build this shelf that I've been procrastinating on for like the past week. The cool thing about this car too is when it's warmed up and you go to start it again, the startup is like so aggressive. Watch. I just love when it does that. I swear this bit will take forever. Let's see. Huh. Looks pretty simple. I say it looks simple, but watch it be like the hardest thing to do. It's not that many parts. So obviously that's gonna be the front of it, depending on how you look at it. Pretty sure these are the wheels. I kind of feel bad because the Mickey Thompsons they kind of ruined the floor, you know? They even did it in the front because, so this is where the back of the car is when I'm right here. When the front tire is right here, the rear tire is right here, because I try to get over that hump, so I kind of got to give it a little gas sometimes. So it just freaking, I'm assuming it just destroys the floor. And then you know how hot they get and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming the Mickeys did that because it wasn't like that with my other wheels. Or when I had the other setup, when these were in the front and then the front wheels that are on it now are in the rear. I don't think it was like this. But this without using instructions. Pretty self-explanatory. See? Getting somewhere. And of course I'm not gonna do it by hand. Of course. Okay, we gotta redo everything because I realized that the legs are easier to assemble. Like everything's easier to assemble when you put it on the bottom first. So we gotta take these off of the top and put it on, here's Folgers Rev, and put it on here. So let's go ahead and redo everything. It got a little longer, so So this is what happens when you want to do stuff like this without instructions. So here's the wheel. The wheel actually goes like this, which means that that pressure washer probably goes on the outside of this mounting hole. Wow, the more you know. And this is what happens when you don't use instructions. That was the last straw, bro. This was supposed to go on first because this sits like this, but you can't put it on because the legs are in the way. So I would literally have to undo everything I just did. I'm not doing that, bro. This is just not gonna go on. Okay, I lied. I wasn't like not gonna put it on. You know, I have to put it on. I'm not gonna give up that quick, but I'm gonna be honest, this thing is way bigger than what I thought it was gonna be looking at the box. Like, it doesn't look like it was gonna be that big in the box, but like, no, this thing is massive. Here, to put my phone in the middle of it, just to give you like a size comparison. I'll put the drill in here, put another drill in here. I think it's pretty big, to be honest with you.
Sometimes, honey, me, you put a little bit of gasoline. I burned out, so to speak. Come a little closer. Here's some disclosure. Do you mind to quit?
It looks way more organized in here now. So now I don't have a bunch of stuff everywhere, like on the sides and stuff like that. Everything's off to the corner on this cart. In my opinion, it looks way better. Now I'm official. It took absolutely way too long to build this cart, but that's what happens when you're stubborn and you're hard-headed and you think that you could just do things on your own. But hey, I got it done. So that means if I ever have to move this cart, I can literally disassemble it without instructions, put it back together. So I guess that's a plus, right? Your man is hungry and he's thirsty. So I am gonna end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. The next video, we are going to be smoke testing the Z. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. I will catch you in the next one. Peace out. Stay safe and stay tuned.
Whoa. Who knew I would make it this far? They hated, they never believed me. Yeah, I would never drop the ball. I know I make it look easy. Yeah, Mayweather with the defense. I don't care what a critic gotta say. I got them picking up the pieces. That to me, you really playing with your life. I'm about to come and run it all back. I'm the new era, about to snap back. You ain't fitting for it, cause you all cap like.